Well, good morning and welcome to our Sunday morning worship. And glad that everyone's able to join us today. We're going to open up with a familiar hymn, Since Jesus Came Into My Heart. Sing a couple of verses together. Since Jesus Came Into My Heart. What a wonderful change in my life has been wrought since Jesus came into my heart. I have light in my soul for which long I had sought since Jesus came into my heart. Since Jesus came into my heart. Since Jesus came into my heart. Floods of joy o'er my soul like the sea billows roll. Since Jesus came into my heart, I shall go there to dwell in that city I know. Since Jesus came into my heart, and I'm happy, so happy as onward I go. Since Jesus came into my heart. Since Jesus came into my heart. Since Jesus came into my heart. Floods of joy o'er my soul like the sea billows roll. Since Jesus came into my heart. All right, so this morning we have a little different treat. We don't just have the booster band with Garrett and Kara, but we decided to try to include as many of the kids as we could. So we have contacted a bunch of the kids in the church, all the way up to 16 years old, 17 years old, our older kids, try to get as many of them together as we could, and we did a Zoom video. Now, for those of you who don't know what that means, it's just a fancy way of saying we got them all on the computer with their individual pictures, and they were able to sing. So this morning we're going to do that. They tried to sing one song as a booster band type song, but the audio was all crazy because all their microphones were coming in different. So we're going to try to work on that. But they did get Happy Birthday in, and I think that'll be a special treat. But after that, a lot of the kids stayed on, and some of them talked over an hour together and got to catch up on things. And I think it was an encouragement to all of them. And it was pretty loud. We had two different devices going here and had kids talking everywhere. But it was a lot of fun, a lot of giggling and laughing and storytelling. And so I hope this is a special blessing for you this morning.
All right, everyone, we've got two birthdays this week. We have Mr. Donnie Huffman and Miss Phyllis. So happy birthday to them. And then we have one anniversary this week. We have Keith and Vicki Smith. So happy anniversary to them. So let's sing happy birthday.
Mr. Smith.
Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
God bless you.
Happy birthday to you.
I hope that was a blessing to you and the kids enjoyed that. I want to sing the song this morning, I'd Rather Have Jesus Than Anything. Join me as we sing together. I'd rather have Jesus than silver or gold. I'd rather be His than have riches untold. I'd rather have Jesus than houses or land. I'd rather be led by His nail-scarred hands than to be the king of a vast domain and be held in sin's dread sway. I'd rather have Jesus than anything this world affords today. We're finding out a whole lot about how little things do and don't matter these days. And I know that a lot of us, our lives have changed. Things are different right now, but I know that Jesus is the same. And I hope we don't forget that. We've tried to remind you of that often. Brother Steve has reminded us often. And just an encouragement and a blessing to know that we still serve a God who's in control. And for those of us who are his children, we can look back, and hopefully those of you who are his children can look back and see the day that he touched you and made you whole. I want to sing that chorus this morning together, and then we'll sing the chorus, Something Beautiful. Shackled by a heavy burden, 'neath a load of guilt and shame, then the hand of Jesus touched me, and now I am no longer the same. He touched me. And all the joy that floods my soul. Something happened, and now I know he touched me and made me whole. Something beautiful. Something good. All my confusion, he understood. All I had to offer him was brokenness and strife, but he made something beautiful of my life. Something beautiful, something good. All my confusions, he understood. All I had to offer him was brokenness and strife, but he made something beautiful of my life. Well, this morning for special music, we'll do something a little bit different. It was a song that I sang. We actually looked it up in 2015 for Easter. It is a very appropriate Easter song, but this close to Easter, we thought it'd be a great opportunity to reuse it. Now, the difference is that I'm not going to be singing it live. We're going to play that recording, and we talked about doing it here. Melissa's baby grand got flooded, and we're still waiting for it to be repaired and see all what we need to do with it. And the keyboard just doesn't do it justice, so we decided let's pull out a video and use it. Now, we'll have to say that Miss Phyllis is helping me on this one. She's helping me with a duet, so Miss Phyllis, thank you for that, and you'll see in the video what I'm talking about. And but I hope this song will be a blessing and an encouragement, a challenge to you. This is a song written by Squire Parsons, and many of you may remember he came to our church several years ago, and he actually came to Southeastern when I was a student there and recorded that with us and sang it live with us there on campus there when I was a senior. And then also we had an awesome opportunity to meet him. And but the song is a blessing to think about that morning when the sun rose and the women came to the tomb, but our Savior had risen and defeated death and hell and the grave and made it possible for us to be his children. The author of life was last silenced by death, and now all hope lay cold in a borrowed tomb. The trial, the beatings, the crown, the cross, the rope, the nails, the spear, the blood. Was it all in vain? Had any night ever been so dark, or any cross so cruel? Had any man ever been so mocked or misunderstood? Hearts once full of faith were now quiet and questioning, searching for answers. And as certain as the sunrise, the answer came in the first light of the third day. As the evening sun set o'er Jerusalem,
Say